Oh, I actually have to interact with it. Well, never mind then. It's kind of neat that, like, if I do it right, I can actually just whiz the shuriken in. Into the gap, even if it's not, like, immediately available. How do I describe it? Like, the barrier is only for me, or, like, visually, because I've definitely just whizzed a shuriken in where I had no business whizzing said shuriken. Whoops. Maybe it only worked that one time. I don't know. I might have gotten lucky on that one. Oh, it's fine. We're kicking ass, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay. Round 2-ish. Or not? Okay. Oh. Got him. Okay, trick is actually to slash upwards, because the knockback only knocks me in one direction. Whoa, what did you do? Everything was shaking for a bit. You found the shuriken and killed the guardian? I may have underestimated you. Come find me at the base. And we get his hat. Oh. That's not nearly as cool. That's not nearly as cool. But that's okay. Is that an elevator? I guess it's an elevator. Weird. See, for some reason this reminds you of Mega Man. I mean, for starters, robots. Secondary, the soundtrack is very Mega Man. Like, I've been listening to the whole thing, and it's kind of, like, non-specific Mega Man. And I'm totally cool with that. Can't go up that. We'll have to come back later. I wonder when I get the ability to get through those. Hey, so I can get through these now. How'd you open that door? You just shurikened to switch? That easy, huh? That easy. So, we should probably go to that upper door. I think I can get to that. Alright. And onwards. See, not exactly a time travel story, but one other time-ish thing that I read recently that I really liked was, I'm assuming a number of people have actually heard of Mother of Learning at this point, but the final couple chapters have gone out. There's still the epilogue that needs to be written, but, like, it's pretty close to done. Okay. We're skipping ahead here. We're skipping ahead a lot. I was hoping I could stick my face in and find something cool. But the answer is no. Definitely not that. That's death. That's bad death. Let's see. Let's just head straight to the left and go get a save shrine so I don't go back into the dungeon. My money. There we go. See, one could argue that Mega Man used to be a bit of a Metroidvania, though. Yeah, that's pushing it, though. Almost all the levels were extremely linear. Calling Mega Man a Metroidvania doesn't really hold up. That said, if Capcom were ever to come back, and I guess the one maybe exception, would be the Mega Man ZX games. To some small degree, had Metroidvania elements with the overworld, but that wasn't quite it. I would love a proper Mega Man Metroidvania. I know there's a couple of fan games that come close. I know actually the Mindseas game that I'm going to be playing after this might come closer to that. But yeah, Mega Man Boss Rush? I mean, it absolutely had a Boss Rush stage. I mean, that's... There's no doubting that. Let's see. But I would say Mega Man is very much just like a standard platformer with combat. The only real difference is just the level design. If Mega Man had more robust level design to it, I mean, no, that's not quite it. Mega Man had great level design. It's just there was no branching like paths most of the time. There was like a couple with Cyber Peacock and whatnot, but not quite the same. But if you had like more movement tech, I mean they had movement tech. It's weird. You really could have gone from like Mega Man to Metroidvania really quickly, but they never quite did. Because it was kind of its own thing. Wow, I'm just... not quite there. Yep. Nah. Okay. Man, I would love to see Capcom go back and, like... properly start putting out a boatload of Mega Man games again. That'd be so nice. Ability gating would treat Mega Man well, I think. So many possibilities. Yeah, exactly. Like a super non-linear Metroidvania where all of the bosses are viable right from the get-go, but not all of the paths are. That could be really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a Metroidvania do that, and yeah, I'd be super down with that if they actually went for it. Alright, that needs the metal climb ability, so I can't even do it. And then, you know, obviously by getting them all, you more or less just have full access to the whole world and a whole... That's a new one. Okay, bye. Oh, I have been here. Oh, it's fine. There we go. But yeah, I can clip through the world. That's not spooky in the slightest. Suck it, bees. You can't handle me if I'm above you. Why? Okay. Crashed here. We pretty much never have to go back to this until it's Crypto Mines time. That's nice. I will admit this is kind of less of a Metroidvania than most are. Hence, I think why I was bringing up this kind of reminds me of let's see. why it reminds me of iconoclasts. Because there are definitely Metroidvania elements in here. I'm just finding a lot of circumstances where the levels are kind of small and there's not a whole lot of, like, secrets or variants. There's not... I guess there's absolutely very little ability gating after a certain point, and it's just kind of like, there's like 1 or 2 spots. But otherwise, it's just kind of linear through. Because, like, if you look at where I've just been through, it's pretty much just a linear path with 1 double back and nothing more. Oh well. Okay, do we get slingshot? Ooh. Stunning enemies, you need a little bit more oomph. Shurikens will cause a lightning strike that can jump towards multiple enemies. Let's get lightning strike. Look at you rocking those shuriken. You're almost starting to look like a real ninja. Let's see, Chief is over here, yeah? No. He's in the shrine. I guess might as well talk to people. I heard Chief is sending bots to the haunted factory. Really hope I don't get chosen. Wouldn't dare go near anything haunted. Chief isn't here right now. I believe he's checking the access way to the subnet right now. If you're looking for him, he's just below. Probably should have talked to him, but whatever. Abandoned subnet. Let's see. I'm curious how many different locations we're going to have. It looks like there's something above the crypto mines, but that's going to be like the last thing that we go to. So I bet there's 1 or 2 more things on the left. Go from here. It also looks like you might be able to get out back to Battlecruiser Y4R. Maybe. Probably not. Leave me alone, I'm busy. You're Tabby, aren't you? Well, Tabby, welcome to the abandoned subnet. Name's Olaf, and I live down here. Or Robopolis, depending on my mood. Anyway, Robopolis, probably. Anyhow, this abandoned subnet hasn't been used in years. You can still use some of the tunnels if they haven't collapsed. Heading for the mines, do watch out for the spider thingy. Has a bit of a bad temper. And gardens. My fire! At the end of this hall lives Metalbeard. He's a blacksmith that's always lived down here. He can be a bit grumpy, but probably has to do with his forge not working. Spider with guns. What? My forge! My beautiful forge! It hasn't worked in ages. The lava flow is blocked by something down below. Usually I just go down there and fix it, but something's lurking in the depths. Perhaps you could fix it for me. I'll help you out in return. What? Oh, it's the same deal. I want to play a game where the character is just swinging a sword that is that big. So I wonder if you ever played Watch Dogs. Nope. I don't actually generally touch a whole lot of Ubisoft open world anythings. The Goron sword. The Goron sword is not nearly as big as that sword. It's his own fault, you know? Told him not to overclock. Don't overclock, okay? I'm glad we're out of that bloody heat. I kept shutting down from an overheating CPU. Have you been to the haunted factory yet? Heard a rumor that there's a furious weapon hidden somewhere inside. Supposedly it allows one to float for brief periods of time. Yeah, that sounds helpful. See, we still got some upgrades on the guns. I think there's got to be something more, unless the guns or the rocket launcher let me fly. Or not fly, go up metal things. Look at them, mindlessly wandering around their cage. Not so tough now, are we? Okay. We want to go up. We can't go bottom right. Oh, I see. We got to go this way. I might pick up Watch Dogs Legion, I'll admit, just because. But we'll see. I went ahead and sent some bots out. They're headed over to the Haunted Factory. It's the same place as you found those shiny kunai. Thanks to you, we have the power of those shuriken. We finally enter areas of the Haunted Factory that were inaccessible. Go find them and see how close they are to getting access to the mech. These dang bats! If I knew they'd be down here, I want to come. Nope. Bat's gone. I guess let's go this way. Your tablet sensors start to tingle. The deprecator! Oh boy. Ow. Okay. I understand. Ow. Now he's gonna charge. Alright, spider buddy. Whoops. Ow. That didn't quite work. Got it. Deprecated. Bass. Ah. And we're kind of panicked there. Well, it doesn't look like it can go back. Oh, chest. Chest. Guns? Nope. Hat. I can look like the other people. I can belong. Okay. It makes it look like I have some kind of ridiculous butt chin. I'm fine with a big butt chin. Look at me now. Chunky. Where the hell have I gone? Where is this? I don't know. Bench. Well, there's the lava. Probably works for that smith guy. Tabby, did you just do something? Great, Metalbeard just told us the lava started flowing to his forge again. Looks like you did him a solid. Find him in the abandoned subnet. You might want to see what he's got in store for you. How do I know? 'Cause I'm the boss. Not the big boss. That's the other guy. Bat just despawns. Of course it does. Whew. But yeah, I generally stay away from big sandbox games, just because they're just very time-consuming and not generally that much fun. They also have they've generally turned into these like big overblown, like, Skinner box money pits as well. Like, part of the reason why I had limited interest in, say, Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Shadow of Mordor is because they had all this, like, all this extra microtransactions and stuff, and it's like, I just kind of want to play my game. I don't really want to have to deal with, like, being nickel and dimed for power-ups. And, like, I know you don't have to, but, like, those are also usually the ones that, like, won't let me use cheats and trainers if I want to do goofy shit. Okay, anywho. Thank you so much! My beloved forge is working again! Now hand me that katana of yours! Oh. Well, I'm too poor. So he gives me damage upgrades. Shadow of Mordor didn't have microtransactions, though. Shadow of War. Yeah, sorry about that. I'd say tomato, tomato. I actually haven't played Shadow of War. I know they took a lot of the microtransactions out. So, like, maybe at some point I'll actually sit down and play through Shadow of War again. But, like, hard to say. It's way better than it was. That's good. I remember playing it when it came out, and it straight up just didn't even run on my computer, so I just didn't bother. Especially because of the DLC practices. I was like, it's just not worth it. I might want that slingshot move. We will see. Hello, saving? Okay. So, is that where the factory was? Oh no, Haunted Factory is over here. We're just on a journey to go back and double check some of the old places. Because there's like 2 spots I haven't been to in this region. I might as well check them out while we're here. Ow, that hurt a bit. And what's this got? It's a hat! It's a backwards ball cap, which looks really dumb. But I guess I'm gonna grab it anyway. Why? Oh my god, it looks super bad. I'm gonna go back to Money Vision. I wonder if there would be, like... I kind of wish there had been a Twitch integration for Shadow of War. Oh. For Shadow of War, where you could specifically have orcs named after your fans. I think that actually would have worked out really well. Oh, there's a big old rock up here. Well, guess we'll get that one later. Let's see. We got like 2 more places we haven't been to. We might as well check them out. Because yeah, I never went through half of these doors. Thank goodness you still got active to this. Oh, this is a safe spot. Ha! So did the hats do anything in this game? Nope. Looks like a treasure chest. Okay, where's the other one? No, this is the room where I got freed from. See, I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings. I used to be. Lord of the Rings was actually the first novel series I ever read. Like, I don't exactly remember why. I just remember getting a box set of The Hobbit plus original trilogy. And more or less was able to, Oh, also rocks. wish the rocks were actually labeled on the map so I could go back and find them later. But yeah, so read through The Hobbit in like a day. And then read through pretty much the rest of the Lord of the Rings fairly shortly after. And I've seen the movies a considerable amount of time. It's not as much as I'd like. Like, I actually really want to go back and do like a super marathon of the entirety of the Lord of the Rings series. But the extended versions, because they had some really, really neat visuals that got cut from the main movies. And I only saw part of, like, I believe it was the Lord of the Rings. They had an extended version of it that I watched. And they had some just, like, lovely sweeping shots of, I mean, effectively, just nothing but New Zealand. But it was just so pretty that I, like, wanted to see more of it. But unfortunately, that was, like, on a half day on, like, one of the last days of middle school, if I remember right. And so it was definitely one of those where it's just like, well, I'd certainly like to watch the rest of this, but school's out, and I don't own the extended versions because we only had stuff on VHS. Because it took my parents forever to get a DVD player. I don't know if they had the extended cuts on VHS. Not to mention that the extended cuts probably didn't look that good. Check this wall. Just seemed like it. Let's see, they have a Hobbit mod for Minecraft. That's not really... What would that even be like? I have no idea. I'll be completely honest with you. Minecraft is definitely the kind of game that I play like once every 4 years and then I'm good. I'm just not super into it compared to what some people are. Now, Factorio. If we could have Factorio Lord of the Rings, then you'd have my attention. Now, this seems like a hollow wall here. It is not. Interesting. I'm just gonna scrape my Robo-Tabby straight down. Alright. I guess we're just gonna go into the Haunted Factory, and then we'll just double-check the forest. All of Middle-earth, not just hobbits. I mean, yeah, but that's just a big map. It's still not my thing. Like, the problem is, no matter what you do, you can't really spice up Minecraft beyond... Like, no matter how much you spice up Minecraft, it's still Minecraft. Like, I'll probably give Hytale a go, just because. And probably Minecraft Dungeons, but... I'm not going to be, like... playing them like crazy. Interesting. Whizbot. He exploded. The only thing you can do in Minecraft is item bloat. But there's definitely some other stuff that you can do in Minecraft. I don't want to dismiss it that much. He looks so freaking he looks so freaking smug as he just grinds down walls. Like, normally with Mega Man, he's like sliding down the wall with purpose. This guy slides down walls and enjoys every second that he's going down. Huh. I'm really curious what the wireless signal means. Because that might actually mean there's like a secret there instead. No matter what we do, we can't seem to bust through this door. How are we gonna get to that mech? Maybe there's a switch somewhere deeper in the factory. Laughing scares me, though. Perhaps you can take a look. Accessing CCTV feed. That looks like a boss arena. Okay. Well, we got a whole bunch of places to go. I guess let's check this out first. My coinage. Whee. Let's see. Anything? Aha! No, that doesn't mean secret. So I actually have no idea what the wireless signal necessarily means. Because I don't think there was a router around. Alright, whatever. Okay. Something this way. Oh, or was that just implying that there's a save this way? It don't look like there's anything more. Well. There we go. These bots can't really handle me that well. Man, whoever designed this place just kind of sucks. Ow! Okay. Well, we found a treasure chest. That's a plus. Treasure chest has small amounts of cash. Let's see. Anything up here? No. Wow. This place is, big mess. Also, resting rats. Rat. Owie. Well, do we sit back and let the... Sit back and let the... Nah. We have a... We had a... no, we don't really have a save point anywhere nearby. Freaking landmines, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, feel it all the way down. Check this way out. Hell yeah, there's a save location. Curse you for showing me this game. Curse me for nothing. This game's great. Uh-oh. Man. Wow. Okay, good thing there's a save point right there because whoo boy. Aha. There's the solution. I just have to make sure I don't super explode myself. Oh. They're talking about you're talking about Eratus. Eh. I will reveal multiple games to everyone because that's what I do. it still got me. Good lord. Oh, throw the shurikens down the little tunnel. You know, that would make sense. I was just trying to cheese it with this, but I didn't quite have enough HP. Whoops. That, I mean, that worked. A little bit more ouch, but still. Is this the correct way? Oh, it looks like there's some kind of chamber. Oh. There's some kind of chamber over here. I have to like loop back around through all of these. Oh, that's wild. Or maybe it's not so bad. Okay, that's not nearly as bad. Oh, okay. I have found my hat. I have found my purpose.